Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. The S&P 500 was down 0.02% today, and most of the indexes were down a little or up a little. But actually, if you looked underneath those indexes, because a lot of times the indexes are kind of dominated by a few big companies because they're all, usually market cap weighted as far as that goes. But it was a really good run in a lot of stocks today. 7 out of the 8 pieces in our traditional model, the stock side anyway, were up today, up quite a bit, 0.4 to 1.2%. And really, what happened today was that the consumer confidence numbers were released. They were really good. They were better than expectation. Another positive upside surprise. They were a lot better than last month, and they were the highest they've been so far since the pandemic started. And what that means is that people are willing to spend. They're feeling better about their situation. They should be feeling better. The vaccine is rolling out. The case count is, at least so far, fairly under control. And we've seen a lot of hiring. I mean, really big numbers coming out in terms of how many people are getting new jobs. So, that gives people confidence and they want to go out and start to spend. So we saw retail stocks take off today. We saw a lot of different areas really running today in the travel arenas, leisure, you name it. It was really something as far as that goes. And so this is what we were been kind of talking about, is this, this movement towards this, reopening as far as that goes. Uh, I see this, and I just want to kind of emphasize this. I see this as maybe a once in a lifetime opportunity, because what's happening here, first of all, I hope we don't have another pandemic that we have to deal with in our lifetime. But what is happening here is really interesting. So you have this kind of very known path that I think we're going to go down, and we're going to run down this path, and people are going to buy clothes and go out to eat and go travel, all these different things, and rent cars. That car rental thing is really amazing. People are driving around in U-Haul trucks, in Hawaii because they can't get enough rental cars there. All of these things give pricing power to some of these companies. But what's happening in total is just a money motion going in this reopening. Well, it hasn't really happened yet. Matter of fact, for the most part, a lot of our pieces are down since we bought them kind of, beginning of March. And the reason they're down is because what's happening globally. And I think that's the opportunity. This is the chance to kind of accumulate and to continue to buy and continue to, hold on to these particular pieces, because that global situation is going to eventually work its way out, and we'll start to see some movement. And I think that's what we're starting to see. We saw a really good day on Friday for the reopening stocks, a really good day today for the reopening stocks. And yesterday was actually even pretty decent. So we're seeing this motion towards these pieces that have been a little bit neglected, but I think this is going to be something like nobody's ever seen before. I think that we're going to see this potential explosive, spending coming in that's going to drive these things really forward. And there's just less competition. There's less restaurants. There's less other businesses. Those that survived are going to make more money. And everybody's going to have really kind of a field day. Hopefully it makes up for some of the pain that they had to go through, over the last 14 months or so, and they get some higher profits out of this. We saw Chipotle. We saw, again, we just keep seeing the same thing. UPS released their earnings and revenues today. It was unbelievable. They just blew away their numbers, and the stock went up 10.4% today. And again, this is a kind of a bellwether stock. If UPS is doing really well, that means people are ordering things, whether it's people ordering for home or the restaurant getting supplies or what have you. So I think, combined with the consumer confidence number today, people are starting to wake up to the fact that this thing is coming at us, and it's really happening very quickly. And again, the opportunity is that the analysts aren't seeing it. Every time we hear about a number where it's being beat. And I think that's really important too. So that means growth is coming our way, in my opinion. So look forward to seeing what's going to happen tomorrow. We do have Go Live with Tom on Friday at 12:15 on Pacific time. Love to answer your questions. Really fun. I've really enjoyed those so far. So look forward to talking tomorrow. And if you can, join us on Friday. Thank you.